Welcome back to my channel. If the first time you come across this channel, as you know, my name is Hugo. I go, and wherever I go, you can go as well. So, as you can see, I'm still in England. The weather have changed. Because the weather have changed, yeah. So I'm on the road right now. My hands are get little cool now, seeing? But anyway, if you remember, if you are one of the person who continue to watch my video, you will hear I say I'm mentally prepared for all the different type of weather. Whether it could be heat, cold, snow or rain. I'm mentally prepared for that, right? So I'm trying to go on the high street to find a scarf, what they put around the neck, especially down in my chest here. And the reason why I want a scarf, I'd never really used to wear a scarf because I'm a person who just cannot get used to tying up around my neck, like, because my neck is not as big as Mike Tyson, it's a small neck or long, like other people, but, from there, round the chest, it keep my body warm, maybe, because I feel say more than all where you get the coldest, maybe about your chest, your hand, and down your feet somewhere, along the body line or them place, the waist also don't affect me that bad anyway. So I'm gonna try to see if I can find any of those scarf at one of those shop. Anyway, so today video will be on a little chit chat about the system. How the system been playing everyone, Derek still. As you can see, the sun is behind me. So I'm a little bit dark right now, my face. So I cannot avoid that right now because I'm heading away from the sun direction. Yeah, so I will tap into a little bit about the system, which you're going to find a lot of people saying this and that. It's quite nice, come on in the morning time on the street. Quite nice on the street because it's not really early morning, but this morning time, you have a lot of more cars on the road. So anyway, I can mute those nice. So today, about the system, how the system been fooling one, and some people are aware of it, some don't. Aware.
And doctors couldn't be where they are right now.
Aware of how the system have tricking them, and no one can get away from it. So yeah, so I'll catch up a little bit more on that. Yes, I'm on the high street trying to find a shop. It's a little cold today. Yeah. You know what happened? Maybe this shop here. Maybe this shop here might have something here for me. Yeah. First shop I come across on this high street here, where I can maybe buy something like a shop here. There's scarf here, but them scarf here look very light. Thick scarf. Scarf, yeah. Wonder if there's any more place you have scarf. Yeah. It's a place you have some more scarf. But these are mostly female. Female. It's funny still. A lot of so people, this scarf here or this one here, you know, which one of them look more? I don't trust this one. This look like a more like ladies one. So maybe if I go for this one here, it might fit me a little bit more better. Let me see what's the price on them. This is mm, kind of expensive still, but you know, not you know, £8 50, £8 50, or maybe this one here, or this one here. Should I go for this one here? Wonder which one is the best one. Maybe that one is too stripy. Maybe that's a little subtle. Or should I choose one of these one here? No, this one is too flimsy. This it's only £4, but it like a flimsy. Yeah, I think so. Maybe this one I might. Yeah, maybe this one or this one. Oh, I'm trying to decide. This one I may be too long. That one I may be too big, you know. Just want a small little one. Yeah. So there, put it on now. What do you think, people? Did I make a good decision? Well, look kind of okay, you know. So, yeah. Maybe it's a bargain or not a bargain. All right, let's go back home. I get what I actually was looking for. Hope I don't lose it before I get back home, because that is part of my habit where I didn't have these type of things because of I easily lose umbrella, scarf, gloves. So, you know, I have a couple of gloves, you know, in the vehicle, which I've not wear yet because of me and gloves anyway. I take it off and leave one hand on and one off. So I'm going back home. I'm gonna catch up on you with about the system itself. Anyway, I still want to talk about it while I'm on the road, but there's so much noise, you know, on the road itself. The reason why I want to talk about the system, you know, yeah, because a lot of people take everything for granted, you know, and because of my traveling a few countries, I don't say is because there are many countries in the world but I've not been yet, you know. As you know, the last time I've traveled over into the other side of Europe, I traveled 9 different countries within 3 months anyway. And that was a little rushy because next time I'm over there, I'll be doing less driving. I was driving a lot. So, the reason why, again now, there are so many things I've learned since I'm back here in England. I've seen, hear, feel, you know, an observation which I, take in all of these details to the max. It's not like I don't aware of all these things from quite a long time gone by, but now they're really coming effective aware, which, you know, a lot of people don't realize how much this system of them has so much control. And I'm going to break down a little thing where I remember Bridget said to me before I leave Jamaica, him say, you live in England, if there's a next lockdown, you know, what I'm gonna do? What he would do, he say, he will find a little piece of land up in the little hills and plant his own food. But it sounds very simple, but it's not really like that. Really, you know. You cannot plant everything you need. And for you and someone go up in the hills to go and plant, it's not really easy. Because right nowadays, to find somebody to do things with, you know, especially when you come on to a hard time like that, where it's a lockdown and everybody are feeling stress, you know, who can you go up in the hills with to go and plant all of these things you need? And somewhere along the line, imagine then, if the lockdown carry on for 6 months a year, you definitely need to come back out into the the world then to buy something. You will need of something because you're already accustomed to a lot of things in the system already, you know. Can all of these things what you're gonna take up in the bush last you for 6 months or a year? I'm sure you might need something back out in the system. And then when you come back out, you know what you have to do? Because, you know, I already see a lot of changes here. And the changes here, everything are actually going cashless. Now, I just buy this a while ago and actually use my phone. I couldn't tell when last I used any cash. Apart from someone give me a £5 and I use it in the car wash, in the machine, and I have to get it changed to punch. But I don't have to actually use any cash at the car wash either. Everything is machine. But as you know, the central bank will control everything. The regular high street bank won't be there in charge of you anymore. All of your money be in the central bank. So they could choose when and where you can spend. So that is one little thing, for instance, anyway. There's a lot of things what have taken change here since I've come back. Streets, for a driver, you got to really be careful when you're driving. Because if you don't be careful, all right, I'm going to tell you something, what happened to me just the other day. I used to live on this road here long time ago when I first get my first place I actually started to pay rent for. And I was close by there, you know. And it's near Arsenal football ground too. And I was there, and then I decided to go and see where I used to live before, drive up the road. Wasn't paying attention. It's a zone where you don't allow to drive or you have a permit to drive on that road here because they say they're keeping down the congested and, you know, a neighborhood friendly street that here. No, the first letter they have sent to me, I did not get that letter. So because of not getting that letter, I have 14 days to pay it. Not getting that letter, the next letter come with double it up. Double it up, so it's £190. Now, before that there, I was there thinking about to myself and join myself for traveling all so many countries in Europe and come back to England and don't get one little ticket. Then, this big fine of £190 licked me one time, see? You know. So from there, you know, I started to take notes, you know. You just cannot see a street and drive there so easily. And most of the street have locked off a certain way. They deliberately lock off certain street. That's the only can, no matter how long a road you're on, and there are many streets branching off that main road there. All of those road or street lead back to one main one. So if in case you say you're gonna make a run with a car from the police or so, them know where to block you off, right? So a simple thing like that there now. Welcome back again. Welcome back to, as you can see, I'm in Dora again, and I'm still picking up on where I left off about the system. Yeah, so the system, yeah. Before I get deep in it, I got to mention, when I mention the system, right? We all a part of the system. No matter what way you can look at it or not, we all a part of the system. You make it what you want to make it in your life. But there's a higher and bigger control the system more than we. Depends on the part you are playing in the system. Anyway, there are a few main points I want to point out today, about what I've been gathering and want to express. And I know a lot of one not gonna be happy what I'm gonna say. But whatever I say and you don't like it, just make a comment in the comment section there. That's, each and each one can see and hear and make their own adjusting. And I'm not gonna say I'm that smart or intelligent. I'm just using my common sense plus my age experience that I have and my traveling, living amongst ones and ones anyway. So what I want to really start off anyway, what I mean by the system anyway, near and far, and this based on a lot of black people too for start anyway. And before I get deep into that section there, I'm gonna point out something which a lot of people who nearby me or say close by me or say they're supposed to be my friend or bridging or them things there. Them don't know about this about me, or yes, if they know, then maybe don't say it, because I don't know what's in a one mind, what they think of him and all most of the time still. But I'm just gonna expose this today to them that they understand. I might give some hint through some of my videos them about this, but I'm not a believer in a lot of things. Like for instance anyway, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in Satan, I don't believe in a lot of things. Myself is I self, and myself is the only person what I feel is God. No other God outside of I, but the God inside of I. See? But more than all, there are many gods. So people who believe in gods and cannot really explain who that God is, but them have really find themselves as a person then. I found myself to call myself God. And if you find the God himself in yourself, then you can say you are real God. Now, there's a lot of things people believe in, like, the religious and the politic and them things there, which me personally, I don't really follow up and deal with a lot of these things. I hear things and I see things and I just move along with life, or I can deal with it. A lot of people dive into things and talking about, this Savior and who come out to save us and this and that. I not in that part with them either, And simply, I don't know. What I know about myself and my experience, and that's what I'm talking about still. I'm very practical. I'm just going to break down something and show you something now. For instance, the people them who I could really say, where people look up to and say, yeah, they are the savior and they are this and that, anyway. Respect to every living man who ever walked the earth. What me personally, physically can say, what been there, photograph, video, and maybe books them right or something like that there, people who die and gone already still, and respect for all the works that anyone ever done, and gone, seeing, but personally, I'm not going to put my heart and soul into no living body I'm going to break this down here now, say, for instance, people believe in Selassie as the Almighty, people believe in Jesus Christ as the Almighty, people believe in Muhammad as the Almighty, people believe in a lot of many more people, like even for instance, Malcolm X, these common people we know in our time, for instance, and I'm talking of people in our time. The only one person I can mention which never in our time, I don't know how to really break that down, and that's Jesus Christ. There's not a trace of him anywhere, somewhere. All of these other people what do their good work and bad works, because not everybody are going to agree with whatever work they are done from, I'm talking like from Muhammad Selassie. Put away Jesus Christ now, because Jesus Christ now exists in this whole thing, because really and truly, it's just a name and a portrait, then them say, nobody really know the full story of him personally. But all right, this is one point there now, and these are system I'm talking of. So don't think I'm getting my story twisted up and going around in circle. These are the system, and we'll get to that in a minute. The next system is where I'm dealing with black people now, for instance, and Africa and Europe and everything. Because somebody mentioned not so long ago in my comment, I'm going back to a place where I'm not wanted. Where anyone wanted? Where do you want it anyway? See? No matter where you come from, are born, are going somewhere, who sure say you are wanted at that place, even the country you are born? What guarantee say you are wanted there? Individual person you're talking of, or the system, or people in general, or maybe come to a black and white situation then. Which I would say no. When you are wanted, how the way the system is right now, if you have money and a lot of money, you are welcome anywhere. Trust me, And people know that. You are welcome because money run things. There's no way you become a multi-billionaire. I'm not talking millionaire, billionaire, and you don't accept it not anywhere in this world. Because you're a billionaire, you can go almost anywhere. Because all of these countries want you to come and spend money with them. Now, if you don't fit into that category there, you might not welcome into the system to where they put the system. And even then, if you do reach at that place there, individual person to you gonna deal with the different, depending on your status in life. Is that all about that there anyway? One more thing what I don't like, from long time I hearing a lot of black people mention this year now, especially I'm talking people who are in the West here, for instance. They never teach us about our culture, our history and this and that there. Imagine the system again. The system set a way how to teach kids in school. Everybody are taught to be slave. Are taught to be slave then. In the system, see, don't care who you are. Even white kids are taught to be a slave of the system. It's only a few handful of people who control that system there. And I mentioned that there now. So, if I want to say they should actually be taught at school about their history, I'm not going to go into the breakdown of that, the whole, the system, they have a special school for black people. Then, in the long run, you are part of the system no matter what. If you want to learn about your history and your roots or culture, whatever it is, and it talked about African tradition, yeah? Why you don't take yourself when you grow up and go down there and ask African to teach you education, the African education. Take yourself. Don't wait here and waiting and talking about. They never teach us, but that's how nonsense. And the next thing again now, the people them who already make enough money and so they're returning back down to Africa again. Remember again, I'm not fighting against anything, whatever I want to do. I'm just expressing a thing I see in the common sense way then, for instance anyway. See? All right, so you work and you save up 20,000, 100,000, 200,000, a million, whatever, pound or a dollar. See? And you decide you're going to return to Africa, whether you come from Africa because you're a black person, right? And you're going to go back down there and invest. Most of the time, you become a slave master yourself. Because you join into the system, same way the system, no matter which country is the same system what governs the whole world right now. The other politician, it could be queen, kings, them all in a one little something together. See? So when you think you going down there to become an investor, nothing wrong with that, That's why you want to spend your money and live your life. But maybe you become one of the slave master. Because you're going to create a lot of employment. And under your wings, people maybe take advantage of who under them. And then in the long run now, you are saying you're going to build in Africa. But the whole thing about it now, the same money when you take from wherever you're coming from, Europe, America, is a one whole system bank money. If you understand what I mean by the whole system bank money. Remember when I said earlier on, how the system gonna change soon? Well, the system gonna change soon. Soon, it will be no more cash. As people recognizing that coming their way. So whatever money you take over there, the banking system, no matter which bank is it, them all come under a central bank of a kind. See? And remember again, it's on a few set of people control that. You know me I say. But still, whatever I'm saying, I still want you to leave a comment, and whatever good or bad thing you want to say, just share it that other people can hear what you have to say. But I'm speaking my experience and see exactly what I feel going on right now. People might disagree with me. There's many things I'm saying right here now, and a lot of people will disagree with me, right? But no matter what, this one man here, the first thing, I don't say if you do things, but the first thing, I is the number one. And I got to get myself organized. Organizing my head mentally, fit, physically, everything. See? Thus, I can share with the next brother, a kind, and I'm hopeful that brother they can, or sister then, can share, as it goes along. And that's the best way, really and truly. Just use that natural instinct of the whole universe. Because we all have it. We can tap into each other without even talking. Now people underestimate me saying that there because we look like one little stupid Rasta man. Saying, but I can tap in on a lot of other things. Remember I say, and it depends on my feeling. If I really want to tap in, not in one brain, but in one feeling. I can read people, body language, their face. Me I say, as I say, before you even spoke, most of the time, I kind of understand what you are going to say. See? So the best thing is to get yourself organized and make yourself a full giant and make yourself contented that you can share that with someone else who are passing by your way. I don't care who. That same person there is a part of the cell in the universe, right? And why I'm there anyway, something just came to my head now, which I want, if anyone could really help with this situation anyway. There's a loving brother where I mentioned a few times, and my videos them saying, and he have sing a song which touched my heart from a long time, and I try encourage him. But you know, money is the most important thing. As not money is all. After him record it, and he already recorded, you know, he voiced it in his studio in Las Vegas. He come down to my studio, we bring backup harmony and voice it there. So it just only going through the process of a mix and master, which I would like you to help him with this track here. And this track here will put a nice vibes in your life to uplift yourself and other people. I don't know what the title gonna be of the track, but Mr. Majestic, I'm saying, Mr. Majestic, I've wrote a song. You try and you don't get it right, try again until you get it right. See it? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put up my PayPal in a description that you can even donate. And him trust me. I know him trust me to help him to mix it, because we already organized up the studio anyway. My brethren Clevie them studio. Clevie Brown, if anybody don't know who that there is anyway. Steely and Clevie then. And Nile, big up yourself. Nile is great son, great engineer. And wherever I go to their studio, I feel so much good vibes. You know. Yeah, you just want, you so when you want to work with people who give you the same energy like you, no Christian act, it just one harmony. See? You know. So I just want anyone who can donate some little money to help him to mix this track here. See? And not only from mixing alone, help promote it alone, because I want to touch people's heart and soul. You know. And I wish I could give you a preview of that track that you hear it and you would feel it right away. So don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and tell a friend and tell everyone who you could. You know, yeah, this going on with I man. Your friend is still. It might sound nonsense to some people, but I'm gonna end the video here, and I'm still here to make some good video in the winter world of England. Mentally prepare to share my journey as you go. I remember, you go, I go. So anywhere I go, you are there with I. So nice. One love.
Hurt. Love is a message. When you try and you don't get it right, do it again till you get it right. Love is the key. Yeah. When you try and you don't get it right, get it right.
Hey, Majestic.
Yes, sir.
For the people who don't know who you are, I want you to introduce yourself.
Yes, Mr. Majestic, hail from Jamaica, Kingston City. Told you.
Told you? You take a back. So, which part of Kingston, Jamaica?
Central Kingston.
Central Kingston.
Yes.
You were born and raised there in the city.
Yes.
In the city. So you started your music in the city.
Actually, it was just like a natural thing to sing, you know. It wasn't like a career move. It was just music in general. All Jamaicans love music. So does the world, you know.
So which year did you start officially recording?
Officially, I started recording at 23
23.
in California.
In California, USA.
Yes, sir.
Or you moved to America?
Yeah, I moved to America when I was 23 years old.
You moved to America and started recording. But you were not recording music in Jamaica?
No, not at first. First time I recorded in Jamaica, it was with Tamale Studio.
Tamale Studio.
Yes.
We're with Tamale, the skipper.
Yeah,
The skipper. Which year did you meet with Mr. Majestic?
Down in the Mobile side, Montego Bay, we classed it, you know.